Hello there. I do have to wonder what the good Archbishop wants. Is he just an open borders type of bloke? Well, it won't come as much of a surprise, but the Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, is not too keen on the UK government plan to take some people off of the boats and put them straight onto a one-way plane to Rwanda. During his Easter sermon, he said he thinks it raises serious ethical questions. Well, for a start, we need to stop the life-threatening and evil traffickers. It would be really ethical to do that. And as France has no intention of preventing it, then it falls to the UK to deal with it. There's a whole essay to be had on the ethics of exactly how many of them get here in the first place, and their reasons for doing so. Also, as we're now having difficulty housing people in the UK, then why not get them to a place with space for them? And now we find out that inquiries are coming from another as yet unnamed country to set up a similar deal with us. But Welby did avoid the difficult issue. He copped out when he said that details are for politicians, but that the concept does not pass the test of God. Details are important. And details cover the stopping of the sinful people trafficking trade, something he's avoided, as I've already said. In fact, he appears not to have an opinion on it at all. Anyway, it seems that Justin Welby thinks the UK can take the whole world in without a problem. I also get the impression he would like to see ferries laid on from France and maybe further afield, round the world, to bring back anyone who wants to come here. And just to give you an idea of the movement of people, between the year 2000 and the year 2020, the UK population increased by 14%, or 8.3 million, to take it to 67.2 million people. And England saw the bulk of that, with its population increasing by 14.2%, or 7 million, to 56.2 million. And now, in 2022, we just about have the same numbers of people living in England alone that used to live in the whole of the UK. And just to be topical, the population of Ukraine had been increasing until 1993, when it topped out at 52.18 million. But it has been declining ever since, and had dropped to 44.13 million by 2020, well before this awful war. Over those nearly 3 decades, the population of Ukraine had diminished by 15.4%. Anyway, Welby says that sending people to Rwanda is ungodly. But how about the conflict where Freemasonry and the Church of England is concerned? According to virtueonline.org, reporting on January the 10th, 2017, in blatant defiance of a recent ruling against Freemasonry by an ecclesiastical judge of the Church of England, Justin Welby is opening his archiepiscopal cathedral at Canterbury to a full-scale Masonic service on February the 18th, 2017. And the judge concerned, Geoffrey Tattersall QC, quoted from a 1987 synod report that said it was clear that some Christians have found the impact of Masonic rituals disturbing, and a few perceive them as positively evil. And it went as far as to call some of it blasphemous. And Welby does seem to have a history with the Freemasons. So what does Welby believe? Does he think God is a Freemason? Whose side is he on? Anyway, this Rwanda deal, if, and it is a big if it is successful and other countries wish to engage with us on it, then the UK may well become not only a sanctuary, but a facilitator for asylum seekers to reach new places of sanctuary, all the while bypassing those vile people smugglers.